Here is the question number 12. It is a wide slab consisting of two media of refractive indices N1 and N2. They are placed in air as shown in the figure. A ray of light is incident from medium N1 to N2 at an angle theta, where sin theta is slightly larger than 1 upon N1. Refractive index of air is 1. Which of these statements are correct? So we need to read these statements and answer. So let's say this is this light ray goes into the medium of N2 and it makes angle R. So this R will be reflected as well as incident angle. Then we need to check whether it goes to air or return back or what happens over here. Now we know that this N1 sin theta is going to be equal to N2 sin theta, or sin R is going to be equal to N air and sin there. So let's say N air and sin emergent angle or whatever. And all these numbers are remains constant. So I'm erasing that sin air stuff. So this is going to be constant. Now you'll find now if we compare with the air thing, okay, let's check from here. So from here we can say, let's say this is an air and sine emergent angle. We are thinking that this comes out like this and this is emergent angle. So you'll find that N1 sin theta is coming as N air is 1 into sin E. And question says sin theta value is slightly more than 1 upon N. That means this number is more than 1. So this will demand sin E to be greater than 1. If sin E is greater than 1, that means this angle cannot be feasible. That means no such E. No such E. What does that mean? That simply means light ray will not go into the air in any case, no matter what the case is. I've explained this by taking the cases. Here I can say in general. So that means light ray is going to undergo TIR, total internal reflection at this boundary, for all values of N1, N2, and this thing, as long as this given condition is valid. Now option A says light ray enters in air. You say no, it won't enter. First says B option says this light ray is finally reflected back into the medium of refractive index N1 if N1 is greater than N2. So if N1 is greater than N2 or whatever is there, there's going to be TIR. Since there's a TIR, then you'll find this light ray will be reflected back. Then it will be transmitted in this. So the light ray has to be ultimately come back to the N1 medium. So yes, it's going to be come back after reflection there. If N2 is greater than N1, then again the TIR is going to be there and the light ray will be returning back to N1 medium. And last says the light ray is reflected back into the medium of refractive index N1 if N2 is also air. So if you consider this as air, so TIR will take place at this boundary. So light ray again will be reflected back in the same medium. So for these conditions, final reflected ray has to come at the medium N1, and for this condition it's going to be reflected there. So as per the language, we should say apart from option A, all other options are correct. So B and C and D are the correct responses. Thank you.